Leon here with the Songwriter's Mentor. And it's such a beautiful morning here in Asheville that I decided to come out here on the deck just outside of my studio to do the video for today. It's hard to believe that it's already February. I mean, where did January go? I know I spent most of it recovering from eye surgery and an upper respiratory infection, but fortunately those things are pretty much behind me now, and I'm glad to be feeling much better and getting back to work. So what I wanted to do today is share with you some words of encouragement and inspiration. Maybe you're like me, you wonder, where did January go? I can't believe it's already February. I don't feel like I've accomplished enough. But sometimes we just need to stop and hear some words of encouragement, some words of inspiration that can be helpful to us as creative artists, as songwriters, as people who share the creations that we come up with the world. And we hope that it has a good effect on people. John Denver once said that music does bring people together. It allows us to experience the same emotions. People everywhere are the same in heart and spirit. No matter what language we speak, what color we are, the form of our politics, or the expression of our love in our faith, music proves we are all the same. And here's a quote from Billy Joel. "I think music in itself is healing. It's an explosive expression of humanity. It's something we are all touched by. No matter what culture we are from, everyone loves music." That can be a very encouraging thought for you as a songwriter. You think about it, what you create can touch people and can even bring about healing and comfort. And that can be a great motivation for you to keep writing your songs. I also have a couple of other quotes from some rather famous composers. Here's one from Johann Sebastian Bach. I'm going to read from this paper right next to me here. He says, "I was obliged to be industrious. Whoever is equally industrious will succeed equally well." Now, we don't often think about songwriting in terms of being industrious. A lot of songwriters think about it in terms of being inspired and hoping that you'll get a great idea and so on. But Bach, he got up every day and worked at his craft. And if you know anything about him and his life, you know that he wrote a tremendous amount of great music, famous pieces, some of which you probably know, especially if you've ever heard Jesu, Joy of Man's Desiring, or anything like that. He was an industrious musician, and so we can be industrious musicians as well. Another great composer was Robert Schumann, and he was also a great songwriter. He was very inspired by his wife Clara, and found some beautiful texts to set to music and wrote over 100 songs in 1 year. Anyway, Schumann said, "To send light into the darkness of men's hearts. Such is the duty of the artist." So you think about it, somebody comes to hear one of your songs. Maybe you're playing live somewhere, or they're listening to your recording, and they're having a rough day and they're feeling a little bit down. And you've written a song that has an uplifting, positive message, and they listen to that, and in a sense, it sends light into the darkness of their hearts. I guess that's a very poetic way of putting it, but music can have that effect. It can be uplifting, and it can make you feel better, basically. Another great composer by the name of Dmitri Shostakovich said, "A creative artist works on his next composition because he is dissatisfied with his previous one." And I think what he meant by that is we should always be seeking to improve, to write another song that's even better than the ones we've written before. Not that the ones you've written in the past are bad, but if you talk to some famous songwriters, or if you read about them in interviews, they'll always say, "Well, I look at some of my older songs and go, well, they're okay. But I'm always trying to write that next song, make it better than the songs that I've written in the past." And that's what I do as the songwriter's mentor. I encourage songwriters to keep writing and to improve the craft, improve at the craft of songwriting, learn more about how music works, create professional sounding recordings. Just keep getting better in every aspect of your creative endeavors. Now, if you don't know a whole lot about Bach or Schumann or Shostakovich, I would encourage you, look these guys up. Read about the lives of the great composers, because you guys are members of that tribe. You songwriters, us songwriters, I should say. We're all creative artists. Maybe you're thinking, oh, those are great composers. I'm no J.S. Bach. I'm no Robert Schumann. I'm no Beethoven. Well, in a sense, you are in that same tribe, in that same group. Creative artists, people seeking to move others with the power of music, the power of your songwriting. So I would encourage you, keep writing, keep creating. And if you need help with that, then I would encourage you to contact me, the Songwriter's Mentor. That's my whole life, is helping songwriters create their best work. You can contact me through my website. I'll put the link down below. There's a contact form there on the home page, and you can reach me through there, and I'll be sure to get right back to you. You can also private message me through the Songwriter's Mentor page on Facebook, or just by me, Leon Olguin. Just let me know that you saw this video and you want to find out more about how to write great songs with a little bit of help from the Songwriter's Mentor. I encourage you to like, subscribe, comment on this video. I read every comment and respond. And also share this video with your songwriting friends and anybody who's interested in the life of a creative artist. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.